What's up, everybody? Jason here, coming to you today on a lovely Ohio day. Sun's starting to come out. As you can see, I am dressed up in my warm weather gear. The snow's out. Didn't get nowhere near what they called for, but I mean, we did get quite a bit down here in the southern part of Ohio. I was tagged in a video by the beerbelliedtravelers on 5 of my kind of must-have or favorite gear items. If you've not watched the beerbelliedtravelers, they are an awesome couple. They do kind of like daily vlogging. They do, travel. They do all kinds of stuff. They have a great channel. I love watching them. They're one of my favorite channels to watch. And they tagged me in this hiker tag. And at first I was like, didn't know how to react. It's kind of the first time I've been tagged in something, and it's kind of nice to know that someone appreciates your channel enough to kind of remember you and tag you in something. So I will show you like 5 of my favorite gear items, and I'll kind of explain to you why I like them. Some of them are kind of, self-explanatory. And then at the end of the video, I will tag 5 people to do the same thing, kind of show us your favorite gear items. And if I didn't already mention, I will put a link to the beerbelliedtravelers in the description. They are awesome people. I plan to actually hopefully meet up with them sometime at the gorge when the weather gets a little warmer. So let's get into it. First item I have that is one of my favorite pieces of gear. I actually switched to a lighter weight hammock, and I could not get like a good sleep in it, and I've kind of always went back to the Hennessy hammock. I really love it. I mean, I sleep well in it. It's very comfortable. I have the Expedition ASIM Zip. It's a little, or well, I should say it's a lot heavier than the Hummingbird hammock I was using, but with this hammock I can actually sleep. I know there's other hammocks out there, like Darien hammocks and War Bonnet and all them. I've not tried them, so they might be even more comfortable. I don't know, but this is just one of my favorite pieces of gear that I have, just because it's reliable. I've had it for, I'm wanting to say probably 5-6 years. I can't really remember, and it's held up great. I love it. I have took the ASIM tarp off of it, and I replaced it with Dutch Xenon tarp. I have a video on this hammock and the upgrades I've done to it and stuff, so feel free to check it out. Next up is another item that I've done a video on, is the Katadyn Be-Free water filter. I used to use the Sawyer Squeeze, and then I switched to the Sawyer Mini, and then back to the regular Sawyer Squeeze for, just flow related issues. And then actually Greg introduced me to this Katadyn Be-Free filter, and I've started using it, and I absolutely love it. It packs up really small. They do have like 2 and I think 3-liter add-on bags you can buy too. I've done a review of this also as well, so feel free to check it out on my channel. This is another one of those pieces of equipment that are always with me on, no matter warm weather, cold weather, it doesn't matter. This is another one of those things that's always in my bag. Next up is my alcohol stove. This is the Graham Weenie Pro. I started off using the MSR Pocket Rocket, and I still have it. I love it. It works great, but I've kind of gotten into more of the ultralight stuff, and I went with the, I got a Bud Light alcohol stove, and then I switched to the Ruckus alcohol stove, and then I found this Graham Weenie Pro stove. It's really small. It has like a cold weather wrap on it, so you can kind of put some fuel on the wick and light it, and it will help this prime like almost instantly. But this is another one of those things that's always in my pack. I absolutely love it. I actually bought, this is made by Batch Stoves. I actually bought a 12-ounce cook pot to go with this, but this is another one of those items that's always in my bag. Next up is my Outdoor Research Helium 2 rain jacket. As you can see, it kind of folds up into its own pocket. This is a very lightweight rain jacket. It's not real cheap, but it works great. I absolutely love this rain jacket. This is another one of those things that's always with me on trips. Not just for rain, but it could be, kind of like an outer layer or whatever you want to use it for. But the Outdoor Research Helium 2 jacket is another thing that's always in my pack, and it weighs next to nothing. And last but not least is my DJI Spark Drone. This is another one of those things that here recently has made it into my pack at all times. I first kind of seen this particular drone when I was with another YouTuber named Jason Wish. He had one, and flying it when we was at Lake Vesuvius, I love it. It's very small, packs down lightweight, fits in my outer pocket of my pack. I love it. It's just another one of those pieces of gear that's kind of always with me now, and it will continue to be with me. To me, this just opens up a whole new level for filming. It opens up all new areas that you can do. You can get some of the shots that you can't normally, but this is another one of those things that it's always going to be with me. And those are my 5 items that are always with me at all times. Another thing that's usually always with me too is this the Mountain Hardwear Ghost Whisperer down jacket. It folds up into its own pocket too. It's just one of those things that's always with me, and I just usually never leave it at home. All right, you guys, that's it. Those are my 5 items that are generally always with me at all times on any kind of backpacking trip. So thank you, Beer Belly Travelers, for tagging me in this. It was great. I'm glad I got to show everyone kind of 5 important pieces of gear to me, and I really enjoyed seeing your 5 favorite pieces of gear, and I'm kind of really looking forward to seeing everybody else's gear too. So let's get into the people that I tag. First up, we have Greg Parker. He's actually been in quite a few videos with me. He's generally the person that usually goes with me on trips. So if you've not checked him out, go check his channel out. Next up is Jason Wish. He's another YouTuber that has been in a video with me as well. He's actually the one that introduced me to the DJI Spark. So check him out. Next up is Hiker G16. He is actually kind of newer on my sub list. He has some good videos. I think he's got some great stuff coming up. I've talked to him through kind of Messenger and stuff. Seems like a great guy, and looking forward to more stuff from him, so go check him out as well. Next we have Bryce Newbold. He's another guy. He's got lots of videos, lots of great content. I love his videos. I mean, he just got unlimited number of videos to watch, so go check him out as well. And then last is Black Mountainside. He's another guy that I've talked to here on YouTube. He has a lot of kind of bushcrafting videos and kind of desert videos and stuff like that. I would love to check out the desert sometime, but so go please check him out too. I'll put links in the description for everybody. And that's it, you guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, hope to see you guys on trail.